Hi, everybody. At 9:34, don't mean to keep you waiting here on Live Impact News. As we get ready for North Carolina's housing crunch, we heard from David Hoffman just moments ago about the local real estate market, what it looks like as we check in for this quarter of the year. But our housing market and housing crunch, I should say, it's reaching a breaking point for a lot of folks. Soaring home prices, too few homes. And now a new statewide campaign is hoping to be part of that solution. So joining us right now is Brad Lovin. He is the executive director of the North Carolina Manufactured and Modular Home Builders Association. Brad, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's start with the big picture, Brad. Why has affordability become such a big challenge here in North Carolina?
Well, primarily, there is a growing state. We have a growing state, and we don't have enough supply of housing to meet that demand. And when you have a lack of supply, then it typically drives the cost of any product. That's why we're excited to talk about manufactured housing and modular homes and how they can be part of the solution. Far too often, when you talk about housing solutions and looking at various options, the conversation doesn't revolve around manufactured housing. And we launched this campaign to make that a part of the conversation because there's a real benefit for families in North Carolina. We have some issues with our current laws that regulate manufactured housing that need to be updated and modernized. And if we could do that, then we could be a real solution to families in North Carolina.
Sure. I mean, manufactured home, when people hear that term, they think or maybe picture something outdated. But today's manufactured home and modular homes are different from what we might remember, right?
That's absolutely correct. Today's modern manufactured homes are built to a rigorous federal building code that's updated routinely, and the code is designed to withstand North Carolina's weather. Homes that are being built today are much safer, much better in design than homes that were built in the 80s or 40 plus years ago. And unfortunately, a lot of folks still have that perception about manufactured housing, that perception of homes that were built 40 plus years ago. But that's not the case today. Homes being built today are similar in construction and quality and construction to any other type of home that's being built.
So walk us through the cost difference and how a family can save by going this route versus the traditional construction site route.
It's about a 30% cost savings to purchase a manufactured home, and that cost savings is not well. It benefits families, obviously, the cost savings, but the quality of the home is not lost just because it's more affordable. Manufactured homes and our production facilities are able to maximize the efficiency of building in a controlled environment. Workforce is a stable workforce, which is another problem in North Carolina that our manufacturers don't have to worry about. And North Carolina is fortunate in the fact that we have the most manufacturing facilities in the Southeast, and we're proud of that. And so if we can modernize our laws that govern manufactured homes, we're ready to go. We have our manufacturers are ready to build and supply houses for families in North Carolina at a cost savings.
And real quick then, I mean, you mentioned, if we can get some of these regulations changed. We're talking zoning, permitting, financing. All this needs to happen, right, for folks to be able to get a home that is sturdy and solid and new on a property. What needs to happen then for this to happen in a realistic way for a family?
Uh, Primarily, the local zoning laws are outdated and need to be updated to reflect what we're building today. A lot of localities restrict the placement of manufactured homes or just outright prohibit it. And that's unfortunate because families aren't able to capitalize on and participate in home ownership because of outdated local government barriers. And we need to work to remove those. And that's, again, why we've launched this campaign to spread the word about how we can be in the manufactured and modular housing industry a real solution to housing problem.
All right, where can people go if they want more information or take that first step to explore this option, Brad?
I would encourage you to go to our website, housingthatworksnc.com, where we answer a lot of questions and you can learn more about today's quality manufactured homes.
All right, a viable option. And Brad Lovin, thank you for the conversation. Appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back on Live Impact News.